Let's make it a good day.
Today, so long State Fair and all that food. It's our season premiere. There's drama aplenty surrounding Harry Styles' new movie. Plus, what happens when you stick me in a virtual reality haunted house surrounded by zombies? Let's play. Chaos and screaming. And big changes and big surprises for our new season. The Jason Show season premiere starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
And good morning, everyone. And welcome to a brand new season. Here we are. Welcome to the Jason Show. Hi, everybody. Hello. It's a new year. It's a new season. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Jason Show. Have a seat. Or continue doing that. A full house today for our 8th season premiere. Good morning. And welcome to the Jason Show. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Welcome to our 8th season premiere. And welcome. Where's Kendall? She's right next to me, everybody. There we go.
Oh, hi. Hi.
The hell are you doing there?
I have no idea. Jeff told me to sit here, and I was like, okay, is anybody going to get upset? I don't understand. I have to sit?
That's right. Welcome to Kendall's Ed McMahon seat, everybody. That's right. Oh, the emails we get about this. Oh, God. It is one of, right? It is one of the most asked questions since we didn't get it a lot with Shane.
No.
But for whatever reason, people think your
suffer.
legs are worse than Shane's for some reason. Like your legs are hurting more than Shane's.
Right, like I suffer, and I don't know why. But for whatever reason, everybody, it worked, and now I'm sitting.
That's right. So
It
this
worked.
is her new position, our new little set configuration. That's right. How do you feel?
Well, I feel like I have to have really good posture now for the
You
next
do?
season. Yeah, I mean, because I slouch a lot
Yeah.
on my desk, and now I'm like, gotta sit up. It's very proper here.
Well, it's one of, you look great.
You look great.
It's good to see you.
The set looks great.
It does. And hey, it looks really good. I want to thank, before we go any farther, before I forget, I want to thank, let's go to camera 5, Steve. I want to thank Aya and the entire creative service department, especially Aya. Aya is our production manager, and she has worked so hard while we were all at the fair goofing around. Aya was back here redoing it. It doesn't seem like a lot. We have another thing to show you a little bit later, trust me. But I know it doesn't look like a lot, but Aya really worked. They have to relight. I think my lighting's pretty good. We'll look at that later, but yeah, we'll see. Ted in the control room will tell me later. But anyway, the new lighting, and we have a new position and new carpet and more new things. So I really appreciate all the behind the scenes folks that really made this happen. So absolutely, yes.
Thank you.
And okay, more new stuff. Our season 8 mugs are here, everybody. That's right. That's right. Yes. Okay. Settle down. Phil. Okay. Phil Jones is in the audience. We may need security. But anyway, you're at a 10. Phil, I need you at an 8, please. Anyway, but this is every year we have a different design. This year it's a little red design in here. That's right.
I like it.
We have more about this a little bit later. That's right. More about this. And we saved, not to last. We have something later in the show, but so Kendall sitting down, we get a lot of emails about.
Yep.
The other thing we get a lot of emails about is the following. God, your couches are ugly. God, God, the couches look like human skin. And we thought, so we went in, when Mim wasn't looking, our president, I went up to her office and I went in her purse and I got money when she wasn't looking. And I went to the furniture store. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our new non-flesh colored couches, everybody. Look at that. That's right. Ooh. That's right.
Denim.
Only on this show would we get excited about a couch. Oh, and one more thing before we go. I got a new toy.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, can we take a wide shot or just a shot? Or Kendall, let's take the 2-shot here. I have a new little thing. Look at the lights around Kendall. I can change. That's right. I can do this. Yeah, isn't that exciting? I know.
It's like the Wizard of Oz.
Right there. We're going to leave that one right there anyway. Ladies, I know. It's the little things that make us happy. That's right. It's the little things. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you guys ready? It's time for the first hot dish of the new season. Let's go, everybody. Roll it, Steve. This feels good. There we go. Drama at the Venice Film Festival for the premiere of Don't Worry, Darling, that movie. Olivia Wilde's in it, Harry Styles, Florence Pugh. Before we get into the drama with those three, if you don't know what the movie is, here's a little clip from the trailer.
What is the enemy of progress?
Chaos.
Yes. Ooh. Nasty word. Chaos.
The one thing they ask of us is to stay here, where it's safe.
I was here when you got here?
Yeah. You sleep in the bedroom.
Ooh. So, here comes one of my favorite phrases, the word on the street. I don't know what street it is, but the word on the street. Florence, now follow me here. Florence Pugh is mad at Olivia for hooking up with Harry. Okay, you got that? Olivia Wilde had hot monkey love with Harry Styles. You got that? And everyone was wondering whether she would do any press for the movie. They're like, is Florence going to do anything? Well, Olivia didn't comment on any of the feud rumors about of the show, about the scandal, the drama. Don't Worry, Darling debuts in the U.S. in 3 weeks. Here's what I would have done. Here's what I would have done.
Tell me.
Because if they keep doing this, no comment, knuckleheads like us are going to keep talking about it. What I would have done, I would have gathered everybody in a room and said, when the press asks, we all say, look, this isn't true, this isn't true, this isn't true. Leave us alone. We've told you the truth. Now let's move on. Because by giving these cutesy little answers, we're going to keep, I bet you we're going to do another story about this later in the week.
Okay, but it's totally true.
What?
You know it's true. You know this drama has to be true. Okay, so this is why. So apparently Florence Pugh is good friends with Jason Sudeikis, who is Olivia Wilde's ex. You remember that?
Yeah.
So she was very upset that Olivia was allegedly hooking up with Harry, right? So they don't really get along. And then there's all this other drama around it too, like apparently there was some spitting incident at the Venice Film Festival. You guys have to Google this.
Spitting?
Yeah. Allegedly, and you can see the video, and it does look like this, Harry Styles spits at Chris Pine, who's very good friends with Florence Pugh. So they all hate each other, allegedly.
I'll tell you what, executive producer Jeff and I got into a fight in the Fair production trailer
It was so
on
awkward.
Thursday. We didn't spit at each other. You know what I mean? There was no spitting.
Addie, was there spitting?
You were there. There was no spitting.
I just remember looking at my phone and slowly backing out
That's
of the
right.
room.
When you're friends with someone for 20 years, you can fight like that. I didn't even notice this, and this was a joke, not meant to be left in. Steve, can we take Kendall's close-up? Our president, Marion Mim Davy Kessler. Look at this shot real close. There's a squirrel in her shot. Now, that's not supposed to be there.
Man.
That's not supposed to be there. when we had our president, Mim, come down to look at the shots,
She waved.
She went like this. She goes, "Hello, little people."
Hello.
And then she said, "Let me add something." And she added our stuffed taxidermy squirrel. And then we all laughed. We forgot to take the damn thing down. I don't know. Should we just leave it there? I think we should just.
Does it talk?
Does it talk? No,
Well, I
it's
don't know.
dead. It's
Well,
dead.
Eric has little, like, those things everywhere.
Maybe if we get a live squirrel there, we'll get an Emmy. You know? I mean, maybe. I doubt it. We didn't even get nominated this year anyway. We won't get into that. Next in the dish. Also in Venice, Brendan Fraser's Hollywood comeback began to a thunderous ovation. This is so good. He stars in the new movie. It's called The Whale, in which he plays a 600-pound English teacher. The audience, listen to this audience, gave him a 6-minute standing ovation at the end of the movie. Brendan, look, I'm old enough, I remember School Ties. I'm sorry, and Encino Man. Brendan was Hollywood royalty in the late 90s and early 2000s. Remember the Mummy franchise? He was the biggest thing ever. But then he disappeared. Everyone's like, where did he go? He says he was dealing with injuries from stunts. But he also publicly wondered if he had been blacklisted for alleging the former president of the Hollywood Foreign Press groped him. I'd forgot about that scandal. If you want to see it, The Whale opens in theaters in December. I like this. Look, we as a culture, we love a good comeback. We love this is a good comeback. He's a good dude.
He was in everything.
Everything.
He was like the golden boy for a long time, and then all of a sudden he wasn't. So for him to be able to say, here I am, I'm still good in his 50s, it's great.
God, I love that squirrel behind you. I just think that's fantastic. That's great.
Me and my squirrel.
That's right. We have a lot more to come, everybody, including another answer to one of the most asked questions. This one, not that you're not happy that Kendall's sitting, not that you're not happy that our flesh-colored couches are gone, but don't go anywhere because later in the show, y'all are going to be real happy, trust me. That and more when we return. Stay with us, everybody. Guess what? Even though we changed a lot of things, Ted's still here, everybody. That's right. Producer Ted hasn't changed.
Same Ted.
Same Ted.
Yeah.
He got a haircut, though, I think.
We applied for Lasso, but he was available.
Welcome back. Last week, we saw the ladies of the Bachelorette sweat it out as they met their boyfriends' families. But this week, I know, audience, there's only so many things I can change in the new season. That's right. But this week, the tables were turned. With fantasy suites on the line, the men must prove they're ready for marriage and have no STDs. And for that, and for Tino, is that his name? Tino?
I don't know. I don't watch this crap.
And for Tino, he was feeling the heat. Look.
Just in general, I just have felt a lot of anxiety with just this week. And last time it just was such a rough week. Have been kind of wanting to talk about hometowns.
Okay.
And kind of what I spoke to your parents about a little bit. I just feel like they really just did not like me. And it was just a really big struggle for me, I think specifically with your dad. I know how much your family means to you. We've talked so much at length, you know, because I'm like, well, how is he gonna move forward when they don't like me and I can't convince anyone? I think the last thing your dad said to me, like one of the last things, he was like, well, like I'm not gonna disown him if he gets engaged, like I just can't accept it. And I was just like, whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Or like along those lines. And I was like, I desperately want this, like, not even just approval, but like, okay, we don't get it, but like, okay. And I feel like I didn't even get that. And I was like, well, I'm worried about you. Like, can you get to a point at the end where, like, even if you don't have their approval, you're still like, can you honestly, like, move forward with this?
I don't think we should continue. 8 years, this show hasn't gotten any better. Not this show, I mean, well, this show too, but yeah. Can Rachel move beyond Tino's demanding father? Will Gabby find the man she's looking for with fantasy suites on the line? Will that guy sweat again? Anything can happen, and that means once again it's time for 43% of America Loves Ted. Joining us, new season, same Ted. That's right. Audience, give it up for Ted Johnson.
Thank you.
Ted. Ted, first of all, thank you for not sweating. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
You can just see that slowly dripping down his face and getting progressively worse.
Okay, so how many fantasy suites were there?
Well, so this is a 2-night event because we've got 2 bachelorettes and we think we have 3 each. So there are 6 in total.
Oh, that is disgusting.
A lot of fantasies.
Yeah. So, did Tino get a fantasy suite?
Tino did get a fantasy suite. So he made it through the sweat fest and he made it right into the fantasy suite.
Ew. Did he bathe first or did he just go in there sweaty?
Unclear because they have been showing a lot of they'll get them in the fantasy suite, they'll show them making out on the bed, but they didn't show that with Tino. Maybe because he was so sweaty.
Maybe.
He had to shower off.
Rachel, is it Avon, Ted? What's this person's name? Avon?
We don't know what his name is. Avon.
Okay.
He ain't going anywhere. This Avon guy, yeah, I mean, she really is all about Tino, I think. And this Avon guy, she's just here for the fun. But I will say this. They have the women have 2 different strategies. Rachel is all about telling them she loves them. So Avon got an I love you, Tino got an I love you, the other guy got an I love you, and Gabby, on the other hand, is not about that. She's like, I'm going to reserve it for the right guy at the right moment. So 2 very different strategies.
Okay, before we go to Abby, the audience and I just noticed something. When Avon went in for a kiss for Gabby, Gabby was like, oof, like that. She pulled away like a mongoose, girl. She was like, oh. Okay, so let's get to Gabby and Eric. How did that go?
So Eric, I really think Eric might be a front runner here in Gabby's world. They did this little jump off into a lagoon or something, and she was really struggling with it, and then they put a box over her butt because they wanted to make it seem like she was naked, but she wasn't naked, but they were going to keep that box there anyways. They jump, they're happy, that's great, they go into the fantasy suite, and there's that.
So things are good with the naked people.
Well, they were good until he starts to unravel. He calls her, he basically says, meet me in the bridge area. And she is like, what's this about? And he goes, well, I'm just struggling because you're like dating all these other guys and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, we talked about this in the fantasy suite. You cannot tell me to not hook up with other guys because this is what I'm here for. And he's like, so she's basically telling him, you can't hook up with other guys because you're with me. And she's like, not so fast.
Gabby and Johnny, talk to me about them.
Yeah, Johnny, he never really had a shot here. But they go on their little date, and she says, do you think you could propose to me in a week? And he goes, no. And she goes, well, that's it. No fantasy suite for you.
What?
Yep.
Kendall and I both are like, I would take him.
Mm-hmm. Yep, no fantasy suite for him. He should have just lied.
Finally, Jason and Gabby, are they on the same page?
Not exactly. This is not looking good for Gabby. You know, Eric is unraveling, the other guy is gone, and now this. Take a look at what Jason and Jesse had to say.
I am ready for an engagement, and it's not something that I really planned for, but I've seen myself progress with Jason and Eric. I didn't know that I would get here. I didn't know that I could feel this way in such a short amount of time, but I'm hopeful that I can leave here with someone that I want to spend the rest of my life with.
So you're at a point right now where you don't feel like you're ready to get engaged to Gabby.
Yeah.
Do you think you could get there before this is all over?
Right now, like, I'm just kind of taking it day by day, and I want to be as honest and upfront as I can. I would never want to hide anything from her, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, truthfully, like, it's hard, like, in 2 weeks, like, it's hard for me to see that. Yeah, it's just, right now, it's hard for me to, like, get to the point of engagement.
It's not going to end well. It is not going to end well.
Ted, Theodore, where is he from? What's that accent?
I don't know.
Okay, thank you. Ted Johnson working hard in season 8. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
I got to make a note. Don't ask Ted follow-up questions. Next in the dish, remember when JoJo Siwa called out Cameron Candice Bure and said she was the rudest celeb she's ever met? Remember that? Yeah, okay. Spencer Pratt has a new candidate for that title, and Bethany Frankel may agree. So look at this TikTok, and we'll talk about it on the other side.
Oh, that's easy. Phoebe from Friends, hands down, one of the worst humans I've ever come in contact with, by far.
Okay, so then Bethany Frankel, remember Bethany's talk show? This is the interview with Lisa. So Bethany commented on the post and wrote, hey, that's crazy. She was on my talk show and I had a crazy experience also. Now let's just clear this up. First, Bethany did not agree with Spencer that Bethany never said that she was the worst human ever. I mean, headlines were like, Bethany Frankel agrees, Lisa Kudrow's horrible. No, Bethany said she had a unusual experience with Lisa on her talk show. Spencer, I don't even want to waste my breath talking about him, but let's focus on Bethany. Bethany said this is what had happened, and I watched this clip. Lisa was a person that did not want to be on that show that day. Lisa was on Bethany's talk show, and she didn't want to be interviewed. You can tell. We've had people on this show that have been like that, and they don't come to play, and they answer with like 2 or 3 words and don't say much. We don't know what was happening. Lisa may have been in a bad mood. She may not have liked Bethany, but Bethany said it was just a difficult interview. Now, here's the real dish here. Here's what's a little ironic, and I say this with peace and love. Ringo Starr, peace and love. Because I love Bethany. Y'all know that. But the truth of the matter is, it's pretty rich. It's pretty rich for Bethany to be signaling out Lisa for not wanting to be on her show when Bethany was here in Minneapolis and our team, Jeff and the team here, had to promote her new talk show that was airing on our station. She wasn't very nice. She was not very nice that whole day. She was very icy. And look, now I'll play devil's advocate with myself. Bethany was going through the height. At that point, her divorce was horrible, and she was going through a rough time. But that doesn't excuse her being really icy to the entire crew here. I wasn't here. It was during the year that I was just doing radio. But the people that were here said she wasn't friendly. No. She was a person that didn't want to be interviewed. Yeah, so it's a little ironic. Show.
Yeah. And Spencer, when this all happened, this was in like 2009 when everybody hated him. So.
Yeah. He wasn't the nicest person ever.
No.
No, I still don't like him.
Me neither. He's creepy.
Lisa said he had like little evil eyes. He does have like little ferret eyes. Yeah. Just little.
She said it was like devil eyes.
I don't like to talk about people's appearance, but I'm just waiting for him to like lick a salt. Like a little salt pen, you know what I mean? You know, chinchillas and little rodents have the little salt mound.
No.
Have you ever had a chinchilla? They lick salt and they like.
Can you demonstrate for me how this works?
Season 8's going great, isn't it?
Okay.
I love that you're right here.
Do you?
I do.
It's even closer to sass each other.
Don't touch me. Lots more to come, everybody. We'll be right back after this. Still ahead, what could go wrong? I'm stepping inside a virtual reality haunted house. I can't use my dog! Oh my God! But is Kendall joining me? Then, the surprises continue when we answer some of the most asked questions ever. That and more when our season premiere continues. New couches. It has that new couch smell. That's right. You look beautiful. What are you looking for?
I was smelling the couch.
Okay. Like, you looking for an intern back there? What the hell?
Kenny?
Kenny?
Where'd he go?
Welcome back to the show. No more flesh-colored sofas. Yeah, Kendall joins me. Looking good. So here's the deal. And if the boss is watching, she's going to love this because she loves physical humor. Before the state fair, Kendall and I took a trip to Sandbox VR, virtual reality. It's a full-body virtual reality experience at Eden Prairie Center Mall. There's also one at Rosedale. So we, thank you, audience. We, and I put that in air quotes, suited up to see.
I suited up.
You did not. Who could battle some virtual zombies? Look. We are at Sandbox VR in Eden Prairie Center. What am I in for? What is this?
Well, you've never done anything quite like this. So this is a full body, fully immersive VR experience. You're going to believe you're there. It's the closest thing to a holodeck that we've been able to come up with.
You actually call the rooms your holodecks.
We do.
Do I just do it by myself or do I have an opponent?
Well, you're going to work as a team, but you're going to be competing against somebody, and I think we've got the perfect person for you to compete against.
Who? Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay. I work with her enough. And really, you're here too? Don't touch me.
Kendall, what would your player name be?
Selena.
S-E-L?
No.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, clearly you
Did you
didn't
say
read.
Selena?
C-E.
Okay.
L-E-A-N-A. And if you read Throne of Glass, you know why.
I'm sorry, I'm choking up on
She's
that.
a notorious assassin.
That nerd speak. I'm sorry it came up. I'm going to be J.R. Ewing.
Oh, and I'm the nerd.
J.R. Ewing.
Seriously, Selena Sardothian is Aderlin's assassin?
Seriously, I couldn't care less.
She's the greatest assassin in the history of the Empire.
Yeah. I seriously couldn't.
She is. She's the greatest assassin in the history of the Empire.
I tuned you out a couple seconds ago.
All right, so when I put this on, you're not going to see anything?
Goodbye.
Except for what we're projecting in there?
Oh, dang.
Headphones on, you're not going to hear anything?
What if I'm going to throw up? Why is she moving so much? You might have to do this by yourself. I might throw up. Oh, God. Oh, God. What in the H-E double hockey sticks is happening? How are you moving? I think I'm gonna be sick, and that's not a joke. Hold on a sec.
Why has this been paused?
It's my fault. I'm sorry. I'm getting really dizzy. I'm so sorry. I'm sweating.
Oh my goodness.
I am. I know I can't go on rides. Oh, I can't
You are
help
delaying
it.
this.
I know. I literally feel like I'm gonna vomit though. Eric, this is not funny.
I cannot believe this is happening. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill you, and not in the virtual world.
I'm sorry.
I was already under a time crunch, and now we are further delayed by the fact that Kendall cannot do this after trying for 17 seconds. I have a new person to play against that's not Kendall, because she's somewhere vomiting. Let's play. Take that, you son of a... Oh my God, I don't like this! Ah! Get back! Ah! Oh my God! Oh my God! They're behind us! Oh my God! Ah! Oh my God! You son of a biscuit! I can't use my gun! Ah! Oh my God! Somebody just touch me! Ah!
At least I don't sound like a 12-year-old child.
No! Get back over here! I'm being eaten! I'm being eaten! I am being eaten! It was really real. The rats, can I tell you, these people, they don't pay me. I don't have to, if this sucked, I would tell you.
You would.
This was so real. When those little rats you saw, Eric expertly edited that. Eric put what I was seeing, he combined the two. those rats, when they ran across, they were all over me.
Yeah.
I was screaming.
Like seriously, like a child.
Yeah. Eden Prairie Center security thought something was happening in there because I was screaming so loud. And the zombies were like on the ceiling and they were falling in front of me. It was real, but all kidding aside, I loved this.
It looked really
Loved
cool.
it.
It did.
This is like, there's a lot of, virtual reality is the thing right now, and there's some crappy virtual reality. This is not. This is so real. I mean, even in your brief 15 seconds you had it on, right? It was.
No, it was. I truly have issues with the VR goggles. I get super, super nauseous, and so. But I was bummed because it looked super cool.
Capital L loved this. So if you have a group of friends, we're doing a girls' night with this because I want to see Lisa LaCourcier. Oh, God! I want to see her screaming with the fake rats. But anyway, you got to get a group of friends and do it. It's so worth it. I was sweating, though. I lost like 2 pounds, like just sweating.
Me too, for other reasons.
Yeah, you were laughing. To learn more about Sandbox VR, head to their website, sandboxvr.com. Thanks to them for putting up with this, and I'm sorry to the security at Eden Press. We'll be right back in a moment. Oh, God. Oh. Welcome back, everybody. Stupid bookshelf. Welcome back to our Season 8 premiere. Well, I told you earlier, we had one more big announcement, and here it is. Thank you. See that again. That was great. Yeah, there we go. One of the most common questions we get almost every day is, can I buy a mug? And for 7 years, the answer was always no, because Fox wasn't ready to set up a store. Until now. That's right. We're really excited to launch the Jason Show Swag Shop. That's right. I'm gonna say it like Oprah. It's the Jason Show Swag Shop. That's right. We're finally selling merch like the youngins do. We'll be posting a link to the swag shop on our Jason Show Facebook page, or you can simply scan the QR code on your screen right now with the camera app on your phone. And because y'all are like me and it takes you, I'm gonna give you all a minute, get your phone, get up to the screen right now. Oh, and Steve took it. It's gone. Steve can put it up in a little bit. So here's a look at the few items that are available right now. The mug is an online exclusive. We're gonna have different mugs here in the studio that we will still give away. So you have the day, right? No, that's no. Okay. And security, please. Yes. So that way you still have to come see us to get the studio exclusive mugs. That's right. There's also a Jason Show tumbler. There we go. It looks like it's in snow, but no, it's white. It's really cool. And then there are t-shirts available as well, both gray and white. And you know I'm really picky about t-shirts, so these are really nice. They're white and gray. Now these are the items available right now. We're working on some more items. We'll keep it fresh. There'll be, I would love like a little dog sweater. But anyway, we're going to be adding items as the years go on, or however long we decide to do the show. I think my contract's tomorrow. Who knows? Now, if you didn't get the QR code, Steve, let's put it up again. There it is. Open your Mom, open your camera app. My mom's like, yeah, no. My mom's like, no, I'm not buying anything. You're bringing it to me. Open your camera app right now and point it to the black and white code right there. It will take you right to the swag shop. We'll also be posting a link, like I said a few minutes ago, on our Jason Show social media accounts. Addie, I'm looking at her right now. She's already on it, girl. She's like on it. So we're really excited. All joking aside, and Kendall, look, I embellish things to make y'all laugh, but Kendall and the staff can back me up. No. I didn't mean to put my arm in your face.
Yes, you did.
Other than Kendall sitting, this is the most asked question in 8 seasons.
Yes.
We get it. This is no joke. We get at least 4 a day. We get 4 emails, right? Am I right?
Can I have a mug? Can I buy a mug? Where can I buy a mug? No, you can't.
Yeah.
No,
Now,
you can.
and before, and I want to say, because I spend a good chunk of every season making fun of our bosses. And most of the time, they deserve it. But today, I do, again, say thanks to the behind-the-scenes people, Burke and the creative service team who put this together, Karen, and then our president, wherever she is up there, that's right, Marion Mim Davy Kessler Carrington. Thank you for finally, after 8 seasons, getting the shop up. Perfect.
Man.
There we go. And maybe next year at the fair we can get a polo for Eric. That's right, yeah. Oh, I called her Karen. It's Linda, for heaven's sake.
I was wondering who Karen was, but I wasn't going to interrupt.
She knew.
Do we know her?
Sorry, Linda.
We met you.
Let's take a break before I misname somebody else. We'll be right back in a moment. Who's Karen? Why did I say Karen? I know Linda.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to our season 8 premiere. Our season premiere. Fabulous work by Eric. Does fabulous work every day. Well, every Monday we open up the Jason Show mailbag to see what you all have to say. And since we were off yesterday, we're opening the mailbag today. Hit it, Steve. Okay. First up, one of the best comments we've received in a while. Greg says, I didn't think I would like the show and never really gave it a chance until one day when my remote battery was dead. My remote battery was dead and I couldn't change the channel. I'm a big fan now since the episode where Jason was talking about growing up in a bingo hall and loving a good American Legion. Has Jason ever played whirly ball? Would love to watch that. I don't even, do you know what whirly ball is?
I read this comment and then I looked it up and I have emailed some people and I'm just going to leave it at that.
Am I going to learn how to do whirly ball?
Hopefully.
Okay.
They get back to me.
Hey, that's fantastic. Look, I get it. Kendall's delightful and everybody likes her. I'm an acquired taste. I always say know thyself. But when I think sometimes when people give the show a chance, they realize we're just trying to make people have, let people have fun for an hour in this wacky world we live in. Melanie is up next. Hi, Melanie. She says, my friend and I attended your show for the first time. We both loved it and noted how genuine and relatable you guys are. We can't wait to visit again, likely not until next summer since we're both teachers, but I'm adding your show to my morning treadmill playlist. Thank goodness for YouTube. Well,
I love that.
Yeah, what?
I love that. She's just like got a playlist for shows she watches on the treadmill.
I know.
It's great.
And I love teachers, so happy, that's right, happy first day of school for all the kids going back. I know. All my nieces and nephews. Okay, up next, a mailbag first.
Oh.
You ready, Kendall?
I don't know.
I don't know. We got a voice. Now, I haven't heard this. I wait to read all of these right here. We got a voicemail recently, and let's hear it together.
I have a couple of comments for the Jason show and not sure how to get through. I'm not on social media. If the station could provide an email address or whatever, I think that would make it a lot easier for people to get through. And second of all, I think this fall he should have a hot dish off, competing hot dishers, and see where that goes.
Hey!
Oh, like food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a hot dish off.
Have Hanson do one?
Have Hanson.
Midwestern Mom do one?
Well, no. Let Hanson and Midwest Mom be the judges.
Oh.
And then.
Oh, we're cooking?
Yeah, and then no, not with us, but like have or no, you can't cook. But I mean, I mean, I just mean.
Know thyself.
Yeah. But we have viewers, and we'll have like a hot dish off.
Oh, like they send. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't worked this out in my head. And Jeff is going like this. No. He's like, Jason, let's not say ideas until we workshop them. But yeah, but no, it's a great idea.
I like it.
And thanks. Look, the fact that people take the time to send us a voicemail, please. We do have an email though. You can send us an email at thejason.show@fox.com. I know it's weird. thejason.show@fox.com. We got to get an easier email address. Anyway, many of you loved our ride with executive producer Jeff on Ye Old Mill at the State Fair.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Kendall dared executive producer Jeff and I to ride this classic State Fair attraction. And boy, oh boy, did we get the comments. Here are a few of them. Tammy says, I want you to know I actually did sink in Ye Old Mill probably 50 years ago. There were 4 of us in the boat. We ended up having to wade in water up to our armpits out of the mill. Let me just tell you, if that had happened, we would have been nominated for an Emmy because I would have been screaming at the top of my lungs.
And I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Tanya says, I love how Jason says, oh, it's dark, while wearing sunglasses on the ride. I know, Tanya. I know. I didn't realize I had them on until we were done. Anyway. Sheila says, oh my goodness, you two had me laughing so hard. When Jeff scared Jason and made him jump, so funny. And finally, our good friend Madeline Smithberg from Mad in the Kitchen commented simply, ye old hilarious. By the way, not making 2 things. First, I checked in on Madeline. I've been talking to her a lot this weekend. She's feeling great. She went on a hike, and she said, and we're going to make this for, don't tell Dax. But Madeline wants to come to the State Fair next year.
Yes!
And I think that is television gold right there.
Have her eat everything.
Yep,
and
we
meet
got
other
it.
people.
We got to make that happen. One more comment. We got to go, I know. But my buddy Maddie, one of my dearest and best friends, said, hey, I love all the new set and the changes, but where's Milky the cow? Don't worry, Milky is still on the set. We added a squirrel, but we didn't get rid of Milky. I know. Milky's right there.
People
there he
love
is.
Milky.
Right there he is. You can stay connected with our show on social media. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just search for Jason Show TV. Dear friends, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. We just found out we've already sold enough T-shirts to buy a new couch next year. That's right, yeah.
Wow, okay.
It's time for the world's shortest segment. Today, the Tom Cruise stunt you have to see. Look at this.
Hi, everyone. Wish I could be there with you. I'm sorry for all the extra noise. As you can see, we are filming the latest installment of Mission Impossible.
Absolutely not. That's Tom. That's Tom promoting the next Mission Impossible movie. This video has him standing on a biplane. Was originally screened at CinemaCon a few months ago, but this is the first time we, the general public, are seeing it. That is Nutter Butters. I love it, though. We're going to take a break. We're wrapping things up when we return. Back in a moment. He did that? Yeah, I'm not doing this. Welcome back, everyone. It's time for the surprise goodbye. Here we go. Today, even movie villains need a little rest and relaxation. Check out what people saw on the beach at Panama City, Florida. I haven't seen this. It's Michael Myers. Oh my goodness, taking a stroll on the coast. The Halloween bad guy hung around for about 45 minutes and then disappeared. One person on social media said they're glad to see Michael taking some time for himself before the busy Halloween season. Well, you know what? Everybody needs a break, right?
I would run so fast.
Okay. Anyway, tomorrow on the show, Shayla from the Plant Penthouse joins us. She's talking about making the leap into rare plants. But right now, that's going to do us for today. Go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Welcome to Season 8.